we planned this out before, the pandemic hit, so we kind of had envisioned that people could come over here and get their coffee and even sit next door in the mornings and maybe whip out their laptop and we'll get back there, right? We will get to that point where we'll be able to do that. That's why we wanted to create a pass-through right here. People could sit over there, enjoy, and hopefully create some synergies. Maybe people who stop in here for their morning coffee have never eaten at the Simple Greek before, and they'll be sitting over there and they'll be drinking their coffee and they'll see all the dedication and effort that goes into making fresh food on a daily basis next door.
We actually were supposed to open in March. That was our initial plan. And then, of course, with COVID happening, we had to delay a couple months. There's, a lot of delays with ordering our coffee equipment, getting supplies in. So, yeah, our plans, we just kind of, like everybody had to, just kind of rolled with it and play it by ear. And so here we are in June, which has worked out well for us.
It's exciting. We kind of started to think about this plan when we took over operations for the Simple Greek corporate. We needed a place to be able to train people. We knew we had this space available right next door to an existing Simple Greek location, but we also had to keep the space retail in order to comply with the lease.
Well, it's a great sign. I think it shows the resilience of small business people, the resourcefulness. Ron and Linda ran edible arrangements in the city of Hermitage for 10 years. They ended that relationship and they actually started this as a new startup, and this is not a franchise. This is their concept, and it actually complements the Simple Greek restaurant facility that they have next door. So I think there's some synergies there, and of course they know the community, and it's always good to see a business not only succeed but expand.
We thought of this as more like a treat and a snack, like an after dinner treat or an after lunch treat, because I know a lot of times when I have a really good healthy lunch that you can get next door, then I'd like a little bit of indulgence right after that, but not enough to ruin all the work that I just put in with that good healthy lunch. And we feel like we fit that bill really nice, right? So it's not like you're coming over here for a slice of cake, or it's not like you're coming over here for a whole, order of, or a giant chocolate chip cookie. You're going to get a mini chocolate chip cookie, or you're going to get just one cake bite. And oddly enough, we see a lot of people come in and they're literally ordering just one cake bite because they just want that little something sweet after their meal.
The cake bites have been really popular. I'm sure it's probably because of the bright colors and the different flavors, and we tried to roll out different flavors. That's kind of our goal seasonally, to offer different flavors all the time. So it seems to be those and the mini cheesecakes have been really popular.
Branch Street Coffee, obviously, they've been our next door neighbors at the Simple Greek over in Boardman. We got to know Matt really well over the past 3 years since we've been there. He was voted best coffee in Ohio by Food and Wine magazine. And what we love about Matt is a master of his craft, right? So we kind of see ourselves as masters of our craft. Like we expect to be masters in that Mediterranean space with Simple Greek. We expect to be masters with, fruit and chocolate dipped fruit when we're talking about edible arrangements. So, we like to align with other people who we feel like just have command, and he really understands coffee and has been tremendous in the education process for us and helping us get off the ground.
It's his concept. You can tell his pride in it. The decorations, the layout, the menu, the selection, all that comes from Ron and Linda, and that speaks well to their entrepreneurial skills.
For over a century, Farmers National Bank has stood strong. Through booms and busts, peaks and valleys, we've learned to know the seasons and how to grow in each of them. During challenging times, everyone is reminded of the value of solid relationships in both life and business. Farmers, stand strong.